It was French traveler and chef Anthony Bourdain who said, whenever you go into new spots, you've got to find out how the people live, how they cook, and what they eat. And that will give you insight into the type of people that you're dealing with. So let's take a pause from this action because it is a spectacle that comes with a lot of pressure. And I can sense it already in this environment. So let's take a pause for a minute. Let's get into the streets of Dubs. Find out, how do people live? What do they eat? What do they cook? So I'm going to try and find a coffee shop. I'll try and see if there's a supermarket where I can find some things that are familiar. And maybe let's try and get into a barber shop, because if I were to get onto the field, I'd want to look trimmed and, proper. So let's do that. Let me show you Dubs from the streets, away from the rugby. The one thing that helps a lot when traveling is a little bit of familiarity. And today I've just found that. A little bit of red, some white, and a tinge of green. I found my supermarket. Now I need to find a barber shop. So come with me as I find a barber shop and let's learn a little bit more. What is the barber culture like in Dublin? What are the prices like? Are we expecting to dig deep into our pockets, or are we going to get our money's worth? Time will tell. This is my man Harrison here at this incredibly well put together barber shop. Harrison, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, very good. I love the way you guys have set up your man cave here. It is a proper man cave. You've got Pac-Man there. That was very prominent in South Africa since back in the day.
The customer can play while they wait, for the haircut.
Okay. There is a lesson for all the barbers in South Africa. Give us something to keep us waiting and we'll arrive early. Let's talk about the barber culture in Dublin.
I would say this barbershop is the best in Dublin because, it's a beautiful place. It's good barbers, it's good servers as well.
What are some of the most prominent or, haircuts that the locals are looking for?
High skin fade, as usual, mullet, and buzz cut.
I'm impressed that people still opt for scissors. That's very impressive.
I mean, if you want to keep your hair growing, we also have this service, and we also have beard therapy, eyebrows, skincare, we have a lot of different kind of service.
Very nice, very nice. I think what Harrison has done here, and he doesn't know it yet, he's absorbed Micah Richards of CBS Colazo because for a long time we judged Micah for paying something close to 200 quid for a haircut on match day. And if you stroll down to the barber shop down the street, you're going to pay close to 50 bucks for one. So, Micah, I'm clearing you. Harrison, thank you so much, my man. You've got a beautiful spot here. Really appreciate it. I couldn't find anything that was authentically Irish. And then I so happened to stumble across La Petite Breton, La West. That's the spot I find myself in. And so when Mr. Anthony Bourdain spoke about finding out what people eat based on what they cook, I don't think he thought I would find something French in the middle of Ireland. But here we are. Hopefully it's going to be good. Stick around. It wouldn't be a rugby game, it wouldn't be a sporting event if there wasn't somebody outside who's selling some merchandise for the visitors to come and get their hands on. I am fortunate enough, I may not have found anything that relates to the Bulls out of South Africa, but I have found Ireland's Tom Jones. And in a minute, he's going to break out in song for us and he's going to entertain us. How are you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, very good, very good. So could you just tell me about some of the merchandise that we're finding at the table today? Where are the Bull stuff?
Well, such a short notice, we couldn't get the Bull stuff. So we had to stick with Leinster at the moment. This is some of the stuff we'd left over from Leinster, so we're just trying to get rid of it, because we're not going to see Leinster now till September or October.
It would be remiss of me to speak to somebody outside a rugby stadium and not ask them, the Bulls are taking on Leinster. Are we feeling the Bulls for the win?
No, Leinster.
Leinster for the win. Okay, let's forget about that. In South Africa, your national flag is very famous because we respect the Irish rugby. But I'm seeing a little bit of a different one today. Could you just talk us through what are we seeing on the actual flag?
This flag here represents the 4 provinces of Ireland. You have Leinster, Ulster, Munster and Connacht. And in the middle there you have the shamrock, which that highlights, and that's a symbol for Irish rugby, men and women.
This is Connacht.
Connacht.
Where is Leinster? No.
Let's see. Yes, Leinster's the harp.
Leinster is the hub, and then the crowns, the 3 crowns.
Munster.
Munster, and at the
Ulster.
top, Ulster.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it from the Irish Tom Jones. I'm going to now get out of your way so that you can be entertained. You promised me you are going to sing. Would love for you to sing and then entertain us. Over to you.
I know that it's late and I really must leave you alone. Love me tonight. Bop.
It wouldn't be a Bulls-Leinster final if I didn't find myself some fans of the South African side. Afternoon, gentlemen. How are you doing?
We're good, thank you.
Very well, thank you.
Who am I speaking to?
I'm Neil, and that's Matthew.
Hello.
Matthew? Obviously, the Bulls are doing it.
Yeah.
The real question here is how many tries are the Bulls going to score?
I think it's going to be around like 5 or even 6 maybe, but it's going to be a tough game.
6 tries for the Bulls, and then?
I would say about the same. I'm going for 7 tries for the Bulls.
You know what? The 2 of you are as confident as I am. Let's see how the action of the field turns out. Go Bulls.
Thank you so much.
Do you know what? Finding a French restaurant in the middle of Dublin was something I didn't expect, but something that I welcome very much because vive la France. Got a cup of coffee in my hand. The stadium is a mere meters away from me. And as you heard it first from the Irish folks on the streets, they are backing Leinster to do it. And because I'm South African and we never quit, we never back down, we're going to pause this tour of Dublin Street and we're going to go back into the stadium and we're going to enjoy ourselves a grand final that is worthy of being called a grand final because it is going to be epic. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour. Now, enjoy the action. Go Bulls! No, they were not moved whatsoever. To say it's not going according to plan would be an understatement of note. Go team. It wasn't to be, but big shout out to our South African brothers for having given it a try. Congratulations to the hosts. The defending champions. Defending is not easy. Dublin, you are amazing. Until next year. Coach, commiserations. Maybe we just start on your thoughts on the game.
Yes, Lunga, I'm obviously disappointed because we didn't, actually gave ourselves a chance. We were out of it quite early on the scoreboard. The players showed a lot of fight. I felt that, it wasn't a lack of fight. We defended quite hard when Leinster attacked on the goal line. But in those soft moments, where we conceded that early try, after they knocked on, we tried to play out and then lose the ball, and then they went and scored. And then we got the yellow cards in between that, and we lost a few lineouts or scrappy lineouts. So we never really, put a platform there that give us a chance. And then you have to credit Leinster, for every mistake we made, they punished us. They were very clinical. They won all this 50-50s in the air, a lot of them, especially second half. And they were just a champion team today, So a lot of sore hearts in the change room at the moment. But then if I reflect on the season, we wanted to be more competitive today, but I'm very proud of the season, of how the boys rallied and showed a lot of fight.